How you be, doll? So, I'm hoping there's no earthquakes.
Num
Try
num.
not to move this. Hey, Drone Evolution. How you doing? Mana mana. How are you doing?
Phenomena.
Hey, Justin. How's it going in New York? Tim. Tim. How's it
TCM.
How's it going in New York? I wanted to go on you guys' live show tonight and ask you, and then I ended up having to go making a go run for something. Edge. Hey,
Ed, what's
Edge.
up?
Okay, let me see.
Edge FPV.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm trying to see. Isn't it? See if I can find it.
Destination Chronicles. How you doing?
Destination. Destination. Oh my goodness. Hey, Edge. I think I'm trying to think how I did that before. You don't have to come in, but I'm just going to send you the link because you and I talked about it and we hadn't gotten around to it. Jeff Freestyle, how are you doing?
Hey,
So
Jeffrey
happy to
Snow.
see you. Carly, Carly, Carly. Hey, Carly.
Lena
Lena
Music.
Music. Oh, thank you, my dear. Thank you so much for
Thanks,
coming
Lena. You stay safe too. Everybody check out
in.
Lena Music. She has great music for your videos.
Yes. I'm looking at Drone Evolutions. Okay, so I think it's I think this is right. I'm sending you the link. That's why you have to come in, but we had talked about it. You're more than welcome. We have a few people that I sent invites to. Justin, if you decide you want to come in, just let me know. That's Drone Evolution because I want to see how you're doing. What?
Lena Music, we have to talk. I'd like to maybe use some of your music from your channel.
Yeah. Oh, Carly says, hi, yay. Wanted to let everyone know I got Manamna's quad done and working and got it shipped back to him. Edge, you know what? I knew. I knew. You are quite the guy. Thank you. Thank you so much
Destination
because we were
Chronicles.
all trying to figure out what to do for Manamana.
Cool Edge.
No
That's
makeup on. Look at this. There is not a bit of makeup on my face. Now, don't say you know
laser.
it.
I mean, look.
Yeah, I had to stop Kim because he's looking cuter than me there for a while. So I told him no more makeup. No, 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 no. He does that eye stuff. That really sexy eye stuff. Edge, I did send you a link to your email, and we so appreciate what you did for Manamna. And it's going to be great first quad for him. I'm excited. No one needs to see that. LOL. Kim is no, no. I remember we were talking about something to do for the channel that would kind of shake things up a little, and he talked about a couple costumes, and I put the kibosh on that because you just can't come back from seeing some things. Just can't come back from it.
Kim's trying to look like Ledrid.
Legit. Who's that guy? Is it Adam Lambert who wears all the dark makeup? Oh, Joe McAttack. So does anyone want to fly tonight later on?
Joe Mac, everything's good. Out here in man's land, there's nobody here but us Yeti and a couple of
His
human
name,
beings.
by the way, is McAttack. Man, I can't wait. Oh my God. I know. Edge is epic. He's epic. It's so nice.
That's just cool.
So Tim made a bunch of gates and he put them in his backyard. Tim, have you had a chance to fly through your gates yet?
Far out, Tim.
Sure. I'm in. If you're flying, I'm flying. Yeah, I think we're flying. I don't know when. I'm trying to decide if I want to just do this for an hour and then go fly, or just do this. How we're going to work it. Hold on. Oh. Okay. So I was going to talk. Hey, Edge. I was going to talk to Centroid if he comes in. Evidently, New York said they aren't allowed to use Zoom. None of the schools are saying no because they're saying that Zoom is taking the information. They can collect a whole bunch of information. Not yet, hopefully tomorrow. Well, I hope so too. Me and Carr will fly too. Yeah.
No,
Yes.
Edge is trying to collect the audio.
So should I just, yeah, it says it. Edge is connecting to audio. What do you want me to do?
Nothing. He seems to be having a conundrum.
No, he has the look of, I think I'm getting it.
There we go.
Ta-da!
You have to know it. Just look. This look is, yeah, I'm just right there. Just
They
Right.
changed it a little bit.
So
They went and changed it.
And this look is, oh my God.
right. So
Edge, how are you doing? Thank you for getting my Namana squad going.
absolutely. I was happy to do it. I'm glad I could figure it out. So
Oh my God. That's
it,
so nice.
he would have had a little bit of a trouble trying to get it going because it had when they flashed it, I think they flashed it to basically erase the board.
Oh,
And so when they flashed the beta flight onto it, it didn't take all the way. So it also wasn't fully, committed to beta flight either. so I had to reflash that, and then there was a ground wire that was sticking out, and then just a couple other little things. The flight controller was actually kind of jammed in there, so it would have probably shook a lot. So I put some rubber standoffs and stuff like that on it. But
okay. I'm going to try to change this really quick just so I can hear it through my TV. Let me see if that works.
Okay.
Okay. Someone talk.
Hello.
Hey.
Talk.
I don't know what to say.
Uh-oh. Okay. You guys, can you hear me?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Oh my gosh. You guys are bad.
Uh-huh.
Let's see if I do like that. Okay, I put it back.
All right. Is it working? Can you hear us?
No, I cannot hear a thing. So I'm hearing everything through this, and I don't know why it switched back over.
Huh.
So I wanted to put it in through my TV. Due to social distancing issue, Idaho trip was postponed, but still happening. I hear you Idahoans are at the border gunning for intruders. I only did that once because it was my turn.
Hey, Night Train.
Choo choo. He's learning. I would have had a ton of problems getting. Yeah. You would have, Phenomena. That's just the truth of it. I would too if they did that to a board, took everything off. I'd be kind of stuck too. So, yeah. See, they found out I was flying. I was going to fly this spring, and they closed Idaho down, so I can't.
Right.
Yeah, I think they did it on the purpose.
I'm still going.
Are you?
Oh yeah. I actually have written permission to drive around, so.
You do?
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you work for the government.
Yeah. Oh my God. So you're still going out?
Oh yeah, I still have to go to work every day.
See, and I decided, I just kind of went into a funny depression after Mary died and all that stuff was happening.
Right.
So I wasn't on for a couple weeks. But this week, I think I'm starting to come out of it.
Right.
So,
well, it's hard to just stay at home like this and stuff. So I understand.
Well, I looked up, I looked up this thing. Oh, I don't know what that wig is behind Edge. I think he just wears it when he goes out.
Again, with the wig.
I I I forgot what I was going to say because Joe
Sorry.
Mack was talking about wigs and our guys wearing wigs.
Well, I'll tell you this. If you watch Night Train's last live broadcast, I actually bring the wig out and put it on Jeannie. So
Oh, okay. Yeah, it took me a while to get out of the depression. Tim's been like, how long is this going to take? Like, I don't know, a year. But I went on the site that talks about stress. And you're supposed to give yourself stress when you check the box, right? And it said stuff like, you don't go out. I think, oh, that's all of us. Check. That's all the
yeah,
whole community,
we
right?
kind of can't.
You, there's all this stuff, and I was checking, and everything I was checking, we're all going through right now.
Mhm.
And well, there were a couple of extras on my part, but the community on the whole are facing a lot of things on it. I thought, hey, Bird in Hand, I just thought, oh my God, we're all probably going to be a little depressed before this is all over.
Right. Oh yeah.
Well,
So I
it's
decided
gonna
I
be-
better come out of my depression because it's if y'all are doing it, it's just no fun.
Yeah.
I don't want to
winter,
be all doing it.
wintertime, you're willing to stay at home. But now that spring and summer, we're social animals.
Yeah.
This can be difficult.
Yep.
You're saying you're an animal? We need Paul to come in and sing a song with his little animal puppets.
Right.
No, we don't.
No.
I sent him a link. I don't know if he'll come in. Mr. Doughboy, how you doing, my darling? Yeah, Destination Chronicles. I'm sorry to hear that trip is canceled. I was hoping I'd be able to see you, but I mean, I get it. I get why they're doing it. They want me to clean the yard for them.
Yeah, well, Joe Mack, I still live in Canada, and we're doing maybe 25 degrees with rain. So, and being almost 61 years old, I'm wearing a sweater just to keep warm so I can get rid of this chest infection. No, it's not what you think. It's
Right.
just a Bronx thing.
Better not be.
Hope you get better.
So I'm really worried. It came up and it said Windows needs to update. So it better not do it
yeah.
while I'm on.
I think you can
Yeah.
postpone it for a couple hours.
Let me see. This might be it. Let me see. Windows update. Schedule the restart. Okay. Pick a time. Wednesday. Let's do Wednesday.
What's that?
I'll say
For
the
the
8th.
updates.
There we go.
Wiki,
Now can I just get out? I still wanted to start the update right now.
Right.
Hey, Wiki, how's Neil? And we got Bird in the Hand in. How you doing?
Jeff Freestyle was talking about the 50-foot tree I had to climb to go after my quad.
Ooh, that's no fun.
That's okay. I handled it.
Yeah.
It's figuring out how to get back down again.
Chilled here means relaxed, not bothered. Kind of not how warm you are. I was saying you look chill, like you just.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm fine. I mean,
We'll get you to understand the language, Kim. It's not.
okay.
Well, I'm happy to see you on, Val. I'm glad you're on here and smiling. That's awesome.
Yeah, thank you. Oh, I'm glad you're okay, Wakey. I'm glad Nell is too. Yeah, I just wasn't coming out of it. And I just thought, oh. And Kim started telling me how long I'd been in this kind of depressed mood. And I was like, well, I'll just stay here as long as I want. It's like,
Well, you got friends here, right?
yeah. It did seem like everything was happening at one time. I got my infection in my leg, which got really bad. They had to put me on a bunch of meds, and then of course Mary got so sick, and then she passed, and all this stuff started happening, and I was just like, are you and I just down, but I feel better. Hey, Paul.
Hey, I heard you, Val. Mana. Mana. Do 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 do. Mana. Do 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 do. Mana.
That's awesome.
Another can opener, Kim. Oh my God. Yeah, I was excited as soon as I see the notification. LOL, I was about to watch how some guy that was metal detecting found a old WW2 gun in some swamp. Oh, they that metal detecting is kind of cool. I was watching Cross Country Adventures do some of his metal detecting. I'm encouraging him. It just looked like Kim needed a little something.
Right.
I just wanted to be there for you because I'm a giver. I wanted to give you happiness. So I asked Paul to send you a song.
Yeah. And I can do an encore too. Mana. Do 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 do. Mana. Do do do.
Here goes the dancing.
Mana.
Thank you. So how's everyone been doing this week?
Oh, just been busy, just trying to get stuff done while I'm home too, and yeah, it's been crazy.
Yeah, I was trying to get my TV set up. I was trying to get some stuff done. I'm trying to find a way to encourage myself to do stuff while I have the opportunity.
Yeah.
And I'm just now starting to get my brain screwed back on because I work so many hours. I didn't even have time to think. And now I'm up and I'm just like, what?
Right.
What do I do now?
Right. You build new quads.
Oh my God. I was thinking about buying a metal detector, but decided to blow it on booze just in case I don't make it. Wakey. Oh my God.
That's awesome.
Okay. I always tell you I don't drink, and I'm not a drinker. But I brought that Irish whiskey in my house because it was the one that has my grandma's maiden name. Hey, Oliver. And then an earthquake happened. So I'm still not drinking. Because I think God told me he didn't want me to.
There you go.
I'm pretty sure, because I was talking all about it, where I bought it, what the name of it, why that was important. All of a sudden, woo, the earthquake. So,
Yeah, she
hey,
was
Oliver.
online and she had an earthquake.
That's kind of funny. I didn't even feel it at all.
You didn't?
No, I was driving though.
So for me, it was, everyone could tell. I'm like, what's happening here? And I'm looking, I'm on live. And then I think it's Paul and Robert go, hey, Valerie, are you having an earthquake? Hey, me at Drone Adventures. And I was like, oh my God, I'm having an earthquake. And then I very calmly got up and said, oh, Kevin, my roommate, you might want to, get somewhere safe. Then I came back and sat down calmly.
You start freaking out on him. Why the hell aren't you standing in the edge of the doorway and all this? We're having a goddamn.
That's what they tell you to do.
Yeah. This is Idaho. It doesn't go on forever.
It was, here you could really, it was really up banging. It was banging hard, and it was a surprise.
Uh-oh.
Dang strangle. So, Drone Pool, I'm sorry you crashed your 4-inch build.
Drone pool crashed.
Yeah.
Oh.
But we know someone who fixes drones really good.
No, you don't. I got 2 racing quads coming right now that I got to build.
Yeah?
So
Nice.
this is the frame of the one that I'm doing.
Oh. Nice.
So real light
What
frame.
frame's that?
This is a X-Hover Win 5. So they're super light.
Space.
That looks like.
It feels like a pencil on my fingers.
Oh wow.
Wow.
So, but yeah, I got a. What did I get? The 60 amp Mamba stack for it.
Ooh.
So, and we got, yeah, I'm going 6S on it, so
Oh, nice.
it'll have the, what did I get for motors? 2306 1900 kV. So should be pretty quick.
That's a 7-inch.
Okay, Oliver.
No, it's a 5-inch.
That's a 5-inch. It looks big.
Thank you, Kevin.
So
Nice, man.
and then I found a deal on, what was it? Ready Made RC. They had the what is it called? It's an Impulse RC. It's their older racer. Can't remember what it's called now. It was let me just pull it up here real quick so I can remember.
Oh man, I haven't left a comment yet because I'm not supposed to be in my stream. But Oliver, that is a nice looking center. That's going to be great. That's going to be really great.
Got a 6S Citadel. Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Flight. Herman, how you doing?
Phantom Flight 101. How are you guys doing? Justin came in, but he left so fast I wasn't able to ask him.
So it's the Impulse Helix. Impulse RC Helix ZX5. It has its own flight controller and video transmitter and everything on it. They actually had them on sale for 61 bucks. What's their regular like 200 bucks?
Oh,
So
that's gonna be awesome.
kind of old school, but it can actually still handle 6S. So we'll give it a shot. But I needed a couple racers. I've been wanting to get into the multi GP and just haven't done it yet. So it's probably time. I got a few friends here. I don't know, Val, if you've heard of uh-oh, is she on mute?
I'm just saying hi to John Spitzo.
Oh, okay. Do you know Farmer Boy FPV?
Who is it?
Farmer Boy?
Farmer Boy?
Yeah.
No.
He races in the multi GP out of Gooding.
Oh.
So he's kind of helped me out a couple different times. He's actually got the track set up in his backyard.
Oh wow. And it's
Cool.
Farmer Boy?
Yep. But yeah, he's always trying to help people out and stuff too. He's a quick racer,
I
that's
love
for sure.
that about our community.
John Spizzo, how you doing?
Let me see if I can find him. Is it Davey B?
Yep.
Okay, I'm picking him up.
Okay. He's got one video on there where he's actually flying my quads in the Twin Falls Canyon there.
Take my take on FPA. Yeah, impressions of my first digital race. Hot cool. Oh, nice. Okay, I need to put so I get all his stuff to make sure I get them. And those are, I can't watch all those, so I will go in and introduce myself to him later. I got him, so
yeah.
Very good.
Cool. Yeah, he went down to, I think he went down to Florida this last year to do the multi GP. So he does do the travel and go to the different events and stuff. So
So Edge FPV, which old drone were you talking about that you just got?
The Apex, the Impulse, not Apex. God, keep saying that. The Helix ZX5. So it's kind of a older model, but it has the flight controller on the bottom. It has its very own VTX and everything. So, it's still an F3 board, but as long as you tune it right, it's okay.
Nice. Paul, John would like to know if you're okay. Are you editing?
Yes.
Yes, he's editing.
I got 2 more ships.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Wow. They're really running those ships a lot, huh?
Well, it's the shipping season is on, that's for sure. But I tell you what, it sure is cold as hell down there by the water.
Huh.
So, Kim, Wakey would like to know if you wear glasses.
No, not only if I'm working on. Well, I have glasses, but only if I'm working on quads or something like that. I watched this movie called Uranus Report. They've gone to the planet Uranus, I think it was, and they're drilling into the ice, right? They've landed.
Okay.
They're drilling into the ice, and some freaking octopus comes out of the ice and all this stuff.
What comes out of it?
An octopus with glowing eyes and all this. Well,
Huh.
anyways, through the whole flipping movie, I think in like 30 minutes, they lost like 5 people.
Wow.
What a stupid film it was. So it's just a report. They just missed that movie because it's dumb.
Okay. Well, what's it called? So I won't watch it.
I think it's called Uranus Report or some damn thing where they land on the ice planet. You know,
Right.
it's a
Wait,
stupid
that's
film. I
not-
thought it was gonna be a good movie, and I'm watching it and I'm going, well, so far, like 30 minutes, you lost 5 guys, and there's only 1 left.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Got you for 30 minutes.
Oh
So-
no.
What a stupid film, man. That's a. So they
your-
discovered
Should
life
have been a heads up.
on planet.
Do you see what Jeffrey Stahl wrote?
Jeff.
It should have been. Oh gosh. I better run, I guess. No, you're in it. We're all in this together.
Yep. And we need to make sure you always have a happy time in your life. Mana do 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 do. Mana do 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 do. Mana do 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 do. Mana.
God. So is that a golf bag?
No, it's not a golf bag. It's actually hanging on my wakeboard bag, and then my snowboard is behind it.
Mm.
Oh, you'll be putting that snowboard in the garage.
Is
or
that
whatever.
and that's your wig on top of it, right?
Yeah. Well, no, not mine. It's my daughter's for her Halloween costume.
Oh,
She was
there was-
Merida.
no, there was
Merida brave.
no judgment on my part.
Oh no. I actually keep it there now because everybody brings it up.
So Oliver wants to know how many packs everyone's getting in with the lockdown.
Oh, about three, maybe 4 every 3 or 4 days.
None. Since the tree incident, I haven't done anything. Well,
Well, you said then you were flying with Roxy on the patio. Was that before
yeah,
you
but that's
landed in the tree?
that's a whoop.
Oh, Doc, 20 to 40 a day for Oliver.
Wow,
Holy crap!
that's a lot. Might as well. The parks are empty, right?
Oh my God.
I've got
That's
150
good,
acres.
Oliver.
I'm not worried.
And Paul's out doing shifts multiple times a day.
Thanks, Joe.
I've got 150 acres here, so there's nobody.
Oh, you haven't flown in a month. I got 11 acres. My yard is my park.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
That's when it
Nice.
makes sense to have a big yard.
Yeah, mine's not big enough to fly around.
Oh my gosh. There's a lot of open space around Pocatello.
Yeah, but you can't go out to any parks and all that. The cops get you.
They're not so strict around here like they are in Boise right now. I think it's just because we only have like 2 or 3 cases. So
Oh, I'm glad. That's
so
it.
they're not like you go out like yesterday I was cleaning the garage with the door open. I bet you 50 people walked by. So
Okay. That may be a good thing why Edge is there. Joe Max still can't fly his air because he can't fix it on his system.
Yeah, maybe Paul can help you out in that matter. You know anything about that, Paul?
What's the matter with it?
It still won't
Joe-
fly, remember? His
Joe
air
Mack,
won't fly,
is that
and we talked about it on Tuesday.
Oh, yes, because he's having a hard time doing an update because he's got an iPad or a tablet, right?
Ooh,
I don't know.
I think that's what he said, if I remember correctly.
is it easier on a cell phone than a tablet? Is that what you're
No,
saying?
it's easier to do it on a regular computer where you can plug it into the USB and everything else, you know?
I see.
Because what you have to do is DJI products, you have to download the DJI Assistant 2, then identify the aircraft. When you plug it in, it identifies the aircraft, and then it does this little thingy.
Right. Yeah. Tablets and phones don't really
He
work.
said
that well
he
on
tried it with you and Curtis. He said he tried it on the TV, but it won't show the screen. On the TV, just a white screen. So do you have a computer, Joe?
Last I knew, he said no, he didn't. He had a tablet.
Roger's
Because
down.
you have to download the DJI, and you go to one of these Play stores. You have to download DJI Assistant 2.
Joe Mac, I'm sorry to hear that.
Hey, Joe Mac, you got anybody that flies around you that you could have them help you with it?
How about
Or
you?
there's an 800 number you can call DJI. Maybe they can help you, customer service.
Says yeah, I have it. He says he has it on his PC. Sorry.
Have it on my PC. Okay.
And it's the 2 version, not the 1.
DJI Assistant 2. You know, it sounds like something maybe somebody like Sam Hayden that likes to dig into that kind of stuff could help you with, because he flies the smaller ones. He flies the Mini and several of the other ones. So,
well, here's another question, and this is kind of for me too. Do you have to have it basically line of sight to the sky while you're doing that for the GPS to connect as well while you're doing the update?
no, the updates, you just do it on your desktop. You just set it there, plug it in, and it then identifies what aircraft. And you go down and it'll say, yes, you need to update this, that, or the other thing.
Okay.
The other thing too is when you go to, I don't know if you have to calibrate your sensors or not. When you go to do that, you have to then move it around on the screen, and it tells you how to move. It's pretty involved.
Yeah.
Sorry. So Ferdinand's saying uninstall, reinstall. Would that be something that might work?
Might.
I'd try. If all you're getting is a white screen, you're not getting the program.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might be a good idea to do that. Uninstall it completely, try to get rid of your profiles, and do it all over again.
Yeah.
Because once you get a major update done with it, usually if you have Wi-Fi on whatever you're using to view whether it's a phone or a tablet or whatever, your phone or tablet or whatever usually hook up to your Wi-Fi at your house, and it'll do it automatically. Say, do you want to update? Yes, and it will just update.
Hey, Michael Banny. So he says it says face drone at your screen and pivot your camera around the screen, but his just shows a white.
Oh, well, he's not getting there's a grid pattern. And when you move it around, did you have it plugged in at the time you were doing that? You have to have the drone plugged in to the computer, and it will go around, and it will actually have a little box that moves around, and you have to focus on that. And then when you get it right, like in and out, then it will highlight another box, and you just move around the screen that way. Then it'll show you a picture of, if it has side sensors, back sensors, it'll show you how to hold the drone sideways and move it around.
Still no image. Yes, into the PC. Oh,
Weird. It's just white.
That's weird, because it comes up with a grid pattern that it sees, and that's how it adjusts it.
See, that almost sounds like maybe a video card issue where it's not bringing up the textures correctly.
Something's not right. I hate to say it, but you might have to have it serviced.
That's cool, Joe Mac.
so this would be my suggestion, knowing absolutely nothing and knowing I can ruin things for you faster than you can ruin things for yourself. But I would power down the Mini, and then I would turn off my computer, reboot it up, take the assistant DJI thing off your computer, boot it back down, put it back up. Just make sure it's all really done well, and then re-put it on your computer, and
Yep.
try it all over.
And if you're at a frustration point where you're screwing up more than what you're fixing, call DJI Monday and talk to them. They have technicians that'll tell you what you
The
should.
error message says vision error, connect to assistant 2.
Yep.
Yeah, I would completely take it off and put it back on the computer. But that's always my go-to. And when things don't work, I just usually take things off and then re-put them back on, and hopefully it connects. But I don't know. I know it's driving you nuts. I hate when things don't work for me.
That's usually the best thing to do, is do that. But it's fixed most of the problems at Dell when I was working there. So
And don't feel like the Lone Ranger. You're probably not the only person that's had this issue.
oh,
No, you aren't. I'm sure you aren't. I'm sure that Roger might have it you were, well, the one you sent Roger was the one you were flying, wasn't it?
No, I sent him a brand new Mini.
Oh, so Roger may need to know whatever you learned to do, Joe.
Well, except Joe Mack, I don't think I think it, are you talking about a Spark or an Air or a Mini?
I think
He
it's
sent him-
Mavic Air.
He's talking about the Air.
Yes, the Air has
Oh, I see.
sensors and all that kind of stuff. Yes.
Oh, so it won't be the same for your Mac attack.
No.
I have over 200 flights, and not flying for weeks is a big boy for me. The Mavic Air. Oh, I'm sorry, Joe Mac. That makes it tough.
yeah. Hopefully this will fix the problem just doing that. But
So, Paul, tell
Yeah.
me about your Enterprise.
What? I don't have an Enterprise.
What's
I
the
had-
one that you had, the big one? that you
I
bought?
had all kinds of them and I sold them. You mean my Inspire that I bought and kept for 2 weeks and sold?
Oh, did you already sell it?
Oh yeah.
I'll be back. I'm just gonna get a pop.
Phantom Hodges in Southern Ontario bought it.
Oh, wow.
He's been flying it and having a ball.
Oh, good.
The Enterprises, I sold one of them to John DiNardo, the Zoom, and the
Right.
other one was the Duo that had the thermal imaging camera, and I passed that on to a fella down in South Carolina.
Very good. Very good.
they use they still use the FLIR on that one too?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jim Mac.
What I bought, I had my other enterprise, I had bought a FLIR thermal imaging camera because on the Inspires you can just change the camera just with a knuckle.
Oh,
And so I bought an expensive thermal imaging camera. I think it was like $7,500.
yeah.
And because I was helping different departments around the area, they'd call me for search and rescue.
Oh, I see.
So I'd go out, Mia and I, and we'd load up the truck and go out with a bunch of batteries and cameras. But then what happened is like always happens, governments start getting funding and they bought their own. So
Right.
That's right.
here it was setting, and
It was blind.
so after it set for about 3 or 4 months and I wasn't getting any calls or anything, I sold it and I lost about $3,000 on it.
Ooh.
So,
Oh.
well, you know what happens.
Yeah.
It's new when you drive it out of the showroom, but when you sell it, it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, what's blind? How you doing, darling? Yeah, that's absolutely what happens. I'm sorry to hear that, but that's why I was surprised you bought another one.
What,
But
the
then you
Enterprise,
sold
the
it, so
Inspire?
that works.
Well, I got a good buy in it, but what I found is there's a reason I'm in love with the Mavic 2 Zoom, is because for my purposes it does everything. It's small, compact, 30-minute flight time, not 15 to 18 minutes like the Inspire.
Right.
And it's got OcuSync 2, which gives it longer range and everything else. And so there's nothing wrong with the Inspires, but my go-to
But
drone
you
is
can have a smaller. Those Mavic 2s are beautiful.
Yep.
They
They
do such a good job.
I need to make them out for this one.
There you go.
Oh my God.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm
Little
great.
FLIR.
Yep.
So.
What kind of distance does it work for?
You can set it up to 150 yards. So
Oh, okay, cool.
I
Yeah,
think
if you could just 3D print a mount and put it on the bottom.
right, or put it right in front of the camera. So.
But it will record, right?
No, it just takes pictures. That's the bad part.
Okay.
So yeah, I'd have to have a camera in front of it still, but it's really lightweight and really thin.
Yep.
But it works good. I mean, my buddy had his $4,000 or $5,000 one, and it was picking up the exact same stuff he was. So
Sure. But it just wasn't transmitting it back to the
right.
transmitting it back to a receiver where you could be on the ground and see it up there, you know?
Right. Yeah, that'd be nice.
So I was in top chat thinking I was in live chat. So if I missed anybody and stuff they were saying, I'm just going to say now I'm very sorry. I don't think I did. I haven't heard from John Coopy for a while, so I'm hoping I didn't. Yeah, John. Hope I didn't miss anything you were putting down. Oh, I seen a drone for sale in the dollar store for $50.
Hmm.
$50 in the dollar store?
Yeah, I don't know.
Aren't dollar stores dollars?
What was for sale?
A drone for $50.
As a toy.
Yeah.
You might want to go on Facebook Market. Some of the people that sell stuff right around you might have a really good price on a drone.
Yeah.
I know we were going to see about getting some of Kim's older stuff out to everybody, but it's just so expensive to send stuff. So,
Well, Val, are you still planning, or Kim planning on selling the Phantom 3?
I don't know if Kim still wants to do that or not. I told him I'm not flying. It's too big, and I'm already having to learn the other stuff. So I'm going to make him buy me a Mavic 2 Zoom, and he
There you
said
go.
he would. So I'm
There you
just
go.
waiting.
There you go.
No, he didn't. So don't look at his face.
What?
That's nice of him to offer to buy you a Mavic 2 Zoom. I think that's great.
Who said that?
You go, Kim.
I still want to
Damn.
get a Mavic Mini, but what do you think of those, Paul?
I've got one, and I don't fly it, but I've got one.
Yeah.
They're a hell of an aircraft, but like I say, the Mini is like the size of my fist. It's sitting over here, but the Mavic 2 Zoom is such more of an aircraft as far as distance. I go out with the Mini, I can get maybe 2,000-3,000 feet or whatever.
Yeah.
If I'm lucky, but if it's an area that has a lot of electromagnetic interference, you get out about 1,800 feet, and that's as far as you're going to go.
Okay.
And where the Mavic 2 Zoom, it's got OcuSync too, and it's just like I haven't gotten to a point yet where I can't fly and do everything I want to do.
Yeah.
I've seen videos where they compare them, the Mavic 2s and the Mavic Minis, and I watch people look at them and go, "Oh, they're the same," but they aren't.
No.
Hey, it's up to you,
Hey,
Val. If you
Washington
want,
County News.
if you want to sell a Phantom, it's up to you.
What?
If you want to sell the Phantom, it's up to you.
No, I'm not. I said I'm bringing it back to you. It's not my fault they closed the borders right as I was getting right there with it.
She looks at the Phantom like that was a dowry payment there, Kim.
No, what I was saying was I think the Mavic Mini is really great. It is. It takes a great picture. It doesn't exactly compare to the Mavic 2 Zooms and the Mavic 2s. It
No.
doesn't.
Well,
The picture is better on the Mavic 2 Zoom.
it's all perspective of what you want to do. You gotta, Sean, you gotta tell them, everybody, what do you want to get out of the drone?
Right.
Then you decide which drone works best for you and what your purposes are.
Right.
A lot of people don't chase ships and everything like I do.
Right.
You know, they're just looking to put something up in the air quick and get some pictures under 400 feet. Nice pictures.
Yeah.
And the Mini does all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's one of the reasons why I was kind of looking at it for mainly like, maybe orbiting me while I'm flying or
Yep.
something for my
Yep.
videos and stuff.
Yep,
Long range and stuff.
Except the Mini doesn't have any collision avoidance.
Right.
And that's where everybody gets in trouble unless they're a skilled pilot.
Uh-huh.
Because the average person, it doesn't use the perspective very well because they're not trained to figure out, now, is that tree in front of it or behind it?
Right.
All of those kinds of things. And that's when people get into trouble and get frustrated.
Right. Yep. And I get that. So,
So I think if you're flying the Mini and you weren't direct comparing to the Mavic 2 Zoom, it looks great.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's when people compare them and go, the picture's better on the Mini, and it's clearly not. It's clearly not. But I've seen some pictures like, was it Bill, Newfound Drone?
Yep.
You can't tell he's just flying a Mini when he flew those winter
Nope.
scenes.
Exactly.
It's beautiful.
Yep.
Yeah. So just I wouldn't put the two side by side,
Oh.
but I mean,
No,
if you
and the only thing that I would say is people are being kind of a little bit misled that the Mini is a perfect starter drone for those people that have never flown before.
No, I wouldn't think so.
And to me, it is not, because when you're first starting out, you need to have a little bit of collision avoidance.
Yeah.
Thing,
Because a lot of them like to do the sideways thing.
Yep.
And you can't see sideways.
Or backwards.
Right.
You've seen those shots, because you can go on here and see all those shots where the guy's coming out from underneath an aqueduct and coming out and coming backwards, and then he comes between trees and everything else.
Right.
Well, he's a skilled pilot and practiced doing that a lot.
Right.
You're
Or
not-
reverse the video.
Oh, exactly.
right, Jermac. When I started with the Breeze, it had none of that. It didn't. You just flew it, and I remember trying to get it around the tree, and that was hard
Oh,
because
yeah.
I couldn't tell exactly. It took a while to really get it where I could just go around trees and do that kind of stuff. So anti-collision is a good thing.
Oh yeah.
It's a good thing if you start out.
Until you get to be an experienced pilot and you want to go like under a rail,
Yeah,
then it sucks.
exactly. Well, I mean, look at all the guys that fly FPV. You know, how they learn is by, you know, their favorite phrase is, if you're not crashing and burning, you're not flying.
Right.
And I get why they say that. However, Herman pointed out tonight, he says, if your drone is on the ground, no, you're not flying.
Right.
I
Yeah, I
think
try to avoid crashing as much as possible.
I think Rigger said it best. He goes, I have one at the time. He said, I have one drone. I don't want to crash it, so I'm not going to crash it. But I think that if you have a bunch of them, you might get
Cocky.
what do you call it?
A
Yeah,
little more brave.
yeah, braver, because I
Yeah.
mean, him and Centroid. I mean, I think we had 5 drones down just in the first day.
Well, that's what happened when I first started. I had one drone, and I crashed it and ran out of props or something like that, and one of the arms broke off of it, and I was like, well, crap! Now I got to wait until the parts get here before I can fix it. I'm like, I need another drone. Well, that started a domino effect, and now I have what, 13?
Yeah, right. It does. It starts. Yeah, I am trying to get things cleaned up because I want to start my build, because why not?
Right.
Just here, Carpenter Rick.
Yeah.
Carpenter Rick, you're living in a really nice place.
Yeah, he's got a nice cabin built.
Huh?
Got a nice cabin built too.
I haven't seen that part. I just saw where he's walking around. It's really nice.
Yeah, he's got a nice place.
It's really nice. I think I'm going to adapt to it pretty quickly. I love to fly. Yeah, Manamana. Now you can.
Yeah. Well, come Thursday, that's when he should get it.
That's not far off. That's
No.
not far off at all.
I'm excited for him to get it. I can't wait.
Was it hard to fix it, Edge?
No, not too bad. It just took me a little bit of time to get familiar with it more than it was anything. So it always does when I get new quads, because it's a different flight controller than I've ever used. You know, a little bit different VTX. So I've worked with the XM Plus. That's what he has on it. But and I was able to update that too, which again, that's another thing that a lot of people don't know how to do. So I got him RSI on it as well, so that's good. But yeah, it just took a little time, and I just wanted to make sure it was perfect before I sent it out to him.
Very
So.
good. He's going to have so much fun.
Oh, you're a good man.
Hey,
Yeah.
Easy Friend,
That's
how
right.
are ya? Oh, let's see. Hey guys, thank you for the likes. I appreciate it.
Easy Drone Dude, Buzz Blind, how you doing? Carpenter Rick. Yeah, I've been working on this thing here. It's been giving me trouble.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Can't see it. Show me again.
Is that the one we built when I was there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
Space One, Meteor 5.
What are you having troubles with?
Crappy video.
Oh. And you got a capacitor on it, right?
Yeah.
What voltage you run into the VTX?
5 volts.
Have you tried to do up to 12 on it, or can you?
Oh, you mean run it directly to the battery?
No. Like the Maytech makes these little tiny converters from full power.
Power converter.
Right. And I actually got one time. It went from 5 volts to 12 volts, and it actually improved the video too. So.
Oh, because I had those bumper things underneath the motors, you know, the cushioners.
Uh-huh.
So I took those off, thinking maybe if I ground the motor to the carbon fiber, that it
Right.
might have. So I've been resoldering and all that stuff, and better solder joints and stuff, and
Oh,
see if it's gonna work.
Yeah, maybe.
That's what I was hoping.
Yeah. Well, if that doesn't work, you can get one of those Maytag ones. They're like $5, or I think it's $12 for 4 of them or something like that.
Yeah. But right
But
now I gotta fix my receiver. As you can see, I ripped off
oh darn it.
but I have a couple of those antennas coming, so I'll just replace it.
Nice.
But it's always told me bad RX since I've built it.
Really.
So I think maybe it's the problem with the RX receiver.
Yeah.
Might be jinky.
Maybe. What is it? A FR Sky one or?
It's an RSR. RSR?
RXSR?
Yeah, RSXR.
That's a good one.
Yeah, but it's always said a bad RX. So it started safing on me all the time. And when I looked on my transmitter, I had no signal.
Huh.
Huh?
Have you tried to update it?
Pardon?
Have you tried to update it?
The receiver, you mean?
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
You might try that too. I know that there's like if you bought it a while ago, I know that there's been 2 new firmware updates on it.
Oh,
So
I'll have to check that out.
yeah, you might try that. Do you know how to do it? I mean, it is kind of complicated. But
No.
you actually have to do it through your radio, and let's see, your radio actually has the pin out on the bottom of it, where it has the 3 pins on the bottom.
Okay, yeah.
You have to solder up the signal wire, the power, and the ground, and then hook it into your radio, and then you download the firmware to your radio, and then you tell the radio to actually update it.
Oh, I'll have to look up videos for that.
Yeah. So it's kind of complicated, but not really once you see how it's done. I don't have anything to update, otherwise I'd just show you, but it might be worth it to do that because it might be just a bad firmware or something on it.
Okay.
So
Hey, Red Girl. You guys hear me?
yeah.
So
Okay, good.
I have a question. Roger,
Well, yeah.
when you came in, it said that you were in the lobby and I had to bring you in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what it's saying when people enter your show too now?
That's the new
Yep.
Zoom way.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah,
And I didn't
because
have to do an update. It did the update by itself.
Yep.
they had problems with people taking over Zoom and
Yeah.
stuff like that. It was a
They were
error on
blocking
their
Zoom.
server side.
Yeah.
You know, and I had heard that, but I didn't realize that it's because people were sending it to all the kids in their class, and the kids were sending them out to other people, and so that's how they were able to get in.
No,
Yeah.
no, it's no. It was they were bombing corporates and everything. They weren't just bombing the school or.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Right,
happening.
it's a lot of other things.
People causing problems.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the one thing, that's why they said never to put it in your chat, right? In your like
Yeah.
YouTube,
Never
because
put the link in. Yeah.
do you
Hey, Mana, Joe Mac, Rad Girl, Jeffrey Freestyle, a bird in the hand. Hey, Jeff PV, how you doing?
That's good.
So I remember when I was doing Google Hangouts and I put it just in the chat because I didn't know how to do it yet. And all of a sudden, Ed, Love My Drones came on. And I didn't know who it was. I'm like, he goes, oh, I just decided to put it there. I'd come on. It was so funny. Yeah, but now New York has put their foot down. They seem really angry over Zoom. And they said nobody can use it there as far as schools. They're not allowed to use it.
Okay.
So I wanted to ask Centroid what he thought about that, but maybe probably best they don't. I don't know.
Well, another reason they're not using it in some schools is there is a company that has a program for schools to do it, and
Right.
they were getting a little tick that they weren't getting the same hit that Zoom was getting in some of the other platforms. You know, they all get jealous of each other.
Do you
Mhm.
think that's what it was?
Some of it.
Because I'm going to tell you, the guy who was talking on the live stream about it when Blasio was on was angry. He was like, they can't get all this information about our kids, and he sounded personally angry.
Oh yeah.
Not just, we're not going to use it because we ran into some trouble, so we're looking at this or that. He was like just slashing it. And I thought, oh my God, this guy has a personal problem with Zoom.
There's something more
Zoom,
to it.
he has
Yeah.
a personal problem with it.
Yeah, because it was more corporate espionage more than it was anything.
Yep,
Like we were getting
exactly.
into corporate like meetings and
Yeah.
stuff like that. And so
Yeah, well, I wouldn't want them taking on my stuff and putting it everywhere.
right. Why not? Then you get more advertisement.
Right? I know. So I'm sorry, I'm rubbing my eye. It looks so red. I went to the store today. I had my mask on, and it went up a little high, so I couldn't see that good. And I dropped something on the floor while I was checking out, and I went to pick up my crystal light that I dropped on the floor, and that little thing that holds those plastic baggy thingies went right into my eye.
Ooh,
Uh,
ouch.
I know, it hurt. I was holding my eye going, ah. And I was like, oh, I'm touching my face. I swear, I am going to get this thing because I just cannot seem to do it right. I put gloves on, then I was touching my eyeball because it hurt. I thought, when I have to touch my eye, it hurts. I
Well,
heard it.
Same thing with my glasses. I go out to public and stuff like that and push them up like that. They're like, "Oh my God, you touched your face!" I'm like, "Yeah, and."
Then I'm putting that stuff all over my hands, and I'm like, should I put it on my eyeball? And then I decide not to because that probably hurt my eyeball, but I may be infected now. My eyeball.
You're fine.
I know. I'm always putting that other stuff on. You have to be careful where you put it because it can burn you bad.
The hand sanitizer. Yeah, the alcohol.
Put it on your
That
eye.
feels great.
It's like, dry your face right out.
John Donato even wipes it on his beard.
Yeah. Oh, God.
In fact, his black beard now has white stripes on it from that.
Right.
Yeah, it gets really difficult. But yeah, I couldn't believe it. I almost tripped over something in the store, so I was touching everything trying to not fall, and then I poked myself in the eyeball, and it was just not a good trip.
Well,
And then a lot of people there, no mask, no nothing, and they were, hey Julie, hey Sarah. I'm like, what are you guys doing? Really close to each other. I'm like,
wow.
do you not know?
Yeah.
Jeez,
Sounds like the people from Blaine.
people are stupid.
Oh my God, I know, right? Those poor people.
And they wonder why they're sick.
Well, they did it to themselves. Half of them are from California and ran up there to get away from it. It's like, you already had it.
Well, people aren't necessarily stupid. What I call it is the sheep effect. People in groups act like sheep. They don't.
Right.
Just stay in line. Stay with the group. Stay with the group.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna say this Blaine is where Sun Valley is.
Yep.
And I've been to Sun Valley a couple times, well, quite a few times. And I stay usually at Sun Valley Lodge when I go, and it is beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
But they have a lot of big places up there, and the stars that come up there have a lot of places, and people in California is pretty spendy.
Hmm.
And they headed up there. They headed up there, you're right, to get away from it and brought it with them.
Yep.
I think,
Then they keep driving down to Twin to go to Costco.
right?
It's like, what the hell are you doing?
And there's a sign, turn around,
Yeah,
go away.
yeah, we don't want you here.
Yeah, it's been crazy because it's who just
Sorry. I'm fine.
they have the Costco there, but this world, the skiers, Clint Eastwood had a place up there. Bruce Willis had
Yeah.
a place. They all have places up there. People
Oh,
head up
Bruce
there.
Willis owns about half of it. Are you kidding?
Yeah, because he likes going and singing the blues. I heard he's
Yeah.
not that great a singer, but maybe
No, he's not. He sucks. I've heard him a couple
lot
times.
of people like going there and seeing him. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
so they all go up there to get away from it, and they brought it up there. And Blaine does not have the capacity to take care of things like that, but they're learning. The learning curve was steep, but they're getting it. I think
Yeah.
they're getting it under control now.
I hope so.
'Cause we're taking over as the epicenter now.
Right?
So there we are. Ada County
Yeah.
decided it was going to take.
Well, it's mainly the places in Idaho that have an international airport is what it is. So, and
I think people are just trying. A lot of people who can afford to do this, they go where they have the second homes.
right,
I've never experienced a second home
right.
unless we're talking about a tent at a campsite,
Yeah.
and they're going there and it's not helping. Yeah.
No.
Are you going to herd down a street at gunpoint, or are you going to look for a way out? No. Why are we talking sheep? What happened? Sheeples?
Yeah, we were talking about people being like sheep.
Yeah.
Ah. Yeah, my second home will be the top of a mountain. Well, Sun Valley is really close to a really tall mountain.
Mm.
I forgot the name of it, but it's right outside that area.
I'm at 4,200 feet. I'm in the mountain.
Wow.
Was blind. They closed all hotels to outside visitors.
And we live in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
So, okay, I have a question. Truckers, what are they doing? Because they got to stay somewhere. Do they just stay in
In their
their
cab.
truck?
Yeah.
In their cab. The hard part about truckers is that if they want to stop and get something to eat,
Yeah.
they can't because there's no diners or restaurants anymore, and they can't take a big truck through the drive-through.
No.
And most drive-throughs will not let you walk up.
Right. I think the ones around here have actually let truck drivers do that. They have actual special things for them. So that's been kind of nice because I've seen a couple truck drivers walk up to McDonald's and they serve them. So
Yeah, well, at the Tim Hortons here, a couple of truck drivers walked up to get their coffees out of the window.
right.
Yeah.
What you do is you get two cups and you clunk them together, clunk, 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 go up to the window, and she goes, "What the heck?" And it says, "I'm riding a horse."
There you go.
Yeah.
It's transportation, right?
Yeah.
Oh, they eat at the truck stop, so they're still open for them. Because I thought they shower, they use the bath.
A lot of the bigger truck stops do have like like Burger King's, McDonald's, or whatever like that.
Right.
But when you get out some places in the country and there aren't any big truck stops,
Yeah.
and I'm not so sure how they're handling truck stops. Do they still have public restrooms where you can take a shower?
Yeah,
Right.
that's
No,
what I was just
They
asking.
closed them down here. They
Yeah.
closed them down here for the truckers. They closed that.
Then how they get in the shower? Was fine. How
Truckers are all over the place. I mean, they're meeting all kinds of people. The guys that
Here
own
we
the
got-
truck and everything.
Yeah. Because here we got a big truck stop here. It's called the Big Stop, and they closed all the shower rooms down, everything. They no more, not for now.
Wow. See, that would be hard. I don't know.
Well, and besides that, you gotta follow down the chain.
Right.
That's going to be hard on you and I as consumers if they can't get the goods we need to stores and outlets and everything else. It just trickles down.
Yeah.
And I've been kind of wondering too. I haven't seen as many trains as normal either.
No,
So have they been stopping those too, or what?
a lot of the companies are not shipping by train anymore. They're going to try and wait it out. In other words, like big paper companies and big places like that, or the auto companies have pretty much shut down. They're not getting any more because you used to see trainfuls of cars
Right.
going places. Nope, not anymore.
Yeah, we don't even have our midnight train or anything anymore now. So
Yeah, what's blind, your son's lucky. Yeah.
Well, plus the postal service is also slowed down too as well. They're only showing up every few days.
Mhm.
They are?
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
They
we've been
come
getting them every day.
Yeah, we get every day. We kind of have to have it every day because we're like that.
Well, it used to be like you used to order from Amazon, you get it in 1 or 2 days. Now it's like
3 or 4.
maybe within a month.
Right.
Yeah. And you know what? I canceled my orders because of that. I think, I don't know what they're doing at Amazon, but they said that everyone's still working there, but they're just doing emergency deliveries or something in 1 or 2 days. And I thought, what would that be? What would I have to order for it to be emergency? I was trying to get my dog food and it was like, yeah, okay, 3 weeks. Well, I think my dog's didn't want to eat before then. So I went with Chewy. Yeah, have you heard of that?
I use Chewy in every kind of dog food that Mia eats and the snacks out of stock.
Yeah, that's what happened. I ordered it and I got just in time to get some. Some of the workers went on strike at Amazon. Maybe that's it. But I don't want to wait. I've been so spoiled. Okay, we've been spoiled, guys. We've been very spoiled.
You want it when? I want it now.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. And
My dogs don't wait. They're gonna eat me next.
right.
Trigger. If you see me with them pounding on the door with my office, I was
Hey Val, you can't use you as the control person because they've seen you do a lot of things like running through the house, yelling at, get in the doorways, get in the doorways.
I didn't expect an earthquake. It almost felt like, I hate to say it, like the end of time. I mean, we're sitting there with this thing, all this other stuff. Next thing you know, I talked a little bit about liquor and we have an earthquake. I was like, next thing you know, I'm going to get hit by lightning. It just seemed really bad that day.
Yeah.
Okay, the virus thing's a terrible thing, but do you know how many thousands or millions of tons of crap that we haven't put into the atmosphere? Because everything is all shut down and slowed down and that.
Mm-hmm.
I know that tractor you run, that was just, I think it's better now that it's not running.
I mean, the canals in areas are clean. The air quality is a heck of a lot better. Thousands and thousands of tons of
the problem you have,
whatever you want to call it.
But the problem you have, Kim, is that won't change because it's dollars.
Right.
Once the economy roars back, which it will, they'll be right back to it, whatever they're doing.
Yeah.
Maybe even worse.
Probably worse because they got to keep up or catch up.
Yeah.
So you were talking about Amazon. I ordered something on the 4th on Saturday, and it's actually going to be here tomorrow.
Wow. So guys, I'm going to share my screen because Blind asked about the earthquake and what it was bad. And Curtis sent me just a snippet of the earthquake with just me, not everybody in it. So I'm gonna let you see it.
Get ready. Get some popcorn. Here we go.
I'm sorry for the cursing because I don't curse unless I say a little this, a little that, but I was a little excitable, so I think I got the right thing. So let's see if you can see it or not.
Hey, Wakey. How you doing, Wakey?
Here we go. Yes, I put it in my liquor cabinet, which it'll stay in
I shouldn't have talked like
until after all this is done and the family comes over because they're the ones who drink.
Oh, wow.
The alcohol kills the COVID.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Earthquake?
Did you just have an earthquake?
Yeah, we're still having it. What the hell?
Holy crap.
Wow.
Oh, flip. Okay, I'll be right back, guys.
Wow.
Kevin? Yeah. We're having an earthquake. Are you noticing this? Yeah. So get under a door jamb. Stop.
Hey, Val, you only got to do that when stuff starts flying off the wall.
Right?
An earthquake down in San Diego. It's not stopped yet. We're still moving. Jesus.
It's probably Kevin's got one of those drop the coin thing in the slot beds. It's just sort of shaking around.
It's still moving. Can you feel it?
Yes.
I can see it move a little bit.
It's like a roll. Does that
Well,
mean?
yeah, it rolls, but then you're going to have aftershocks too, Val.
Oh, no, I'm not, Paul. Give me the power of Irish whiskey now. I can't change my mind. I'm opening it.
Oh my god.
Oh, my God.
Okay, guys.
Wow.
I'll just yeah that much. But anyway,
That's pretty cool.
sorry, guys.
When
I
it
thought I'd show
happened,
you
it
that.
was, you couldn't have planned it any better.
Right? That was perfect.
Oh my god. Yeah, it was something. It was something. Duck and cover. Yeah, well, I ran into the hallway to tell Kevin we were having an earthquake. And he's just sitting on the bed doing this. And I'm just
Why
like, what the heck?
Enjoy the ride.
Oh my
What were
god.
the dogs doing, Val?
Huh?
What were the dogs doing?
Well, when I opened the door to the office, they were there. They were right at the door waiting for me.
Huh.
And then they went to lead me out. They
Oh.
weren't happy I didn't follow them.
Did Kevin get off the bed?
Yeah. I told him, what the hell? You're not supposed to stay on the bed when that happens. I don't know. Maybe he
We're
does.
wondering what the hell's going on.
Wherever you're comfortable, you know?
Yeah.
I was a kid over in Tri-Cities there, and I was playing out in the yard there, and they had a 7.3. It was
Ooh.
about like 6 miles away or something like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
It rippled the grass. Like it threw me on the ground.
Oh, wow.
It was crazy.
That's freaking amazing. That
What about the plumber in the basement, Val? We haven't heard from him since. Yeah, it was something. It was Curtis sent me where you just saw me, but all the guys we were online, and I put down in the stream, wasn't it last Tuesday, I think, or yeah. And so I put on in the description where that started. So if people wanted to watch it, they could go back and watch it and see what was happening with that. But yeah, he sent me that. So
it's
yeah.
a coincidence. A lot of weird things all over the planet's been going on. Another volcano erupts, and you have earthquakes here, and other earthquakes other way, other places, stuff.
Yeah, I think it's just been a lot of stuff happening all at one time. But it is what it is. Chalice is where we get our earthquakes here from. It usually comes out of Chalice.
Yep.
So the place, what city don't you want to move to? Chalice.
Jealous. And there's not very many people that live up there.
Yeah. Yeah, and one lady said that her cabin or something got, there was it got cut, the wall, whatever you call it, but not down here. We just were bouncing around.
Yeah, just bouncing around there and here.
Yeah.
Have you had any tremors since then?
Huh?
Have you had any tremors since then?
Yeah.
You know what? I felt some rolls.
They did have two others like 20 minutes after, two aftershocks basically, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
It's like 4.1 or something like that.
Yeah.
It was really light.
It just made you feel a little off kilter.
Right.
Is I think would have been no big one. So Paul is saying we're gonna have big ones, but I was like, no,
The
no, we are
aftershock.
not.
It's the aftershocks.
Yeah. It was something. I did not want aftershocks.
Hmm.
I was barely hanging on to that thing. I do not, because you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know if it's going to get worse as you're starting.
Right.
You know, it could just be the start of something. But anyway, so I don't know. That was a little scary, but then that went through, and it's just one of those things, right?
Yeah. It was funny. I was driving and it got to work and everybody's like, "Did you feel that?" I'm like, "Feel what?"
So you go to work in the evening?
4 days out of the week. Let's see. So I go four on days, 4 off, 4 on nights, 4 off, and then it just keeps repeating like that.
Oh, wow. Wow.
But-
We had a very. Next day, I noticed that my DVDs on my shelves had formed a wave pattern.
Oh no.
Wakey. Yeah, because when those things start, you don't.
No.
You just have to go through it.
So this is kind of interesting, and since it's been in the news, I can kind of say it. We have a supercomputer there called Sawtooth, and they're actually using the resources off that to help with the coronavirus research
Really?
stuff. So that's part of the reason why I have to go to work. I have to
Oh,
watch them,
yes.
make sure they're doing good. In
Oh, nice.
fact, when they turned that on, it actually spiked in temperatures.
Oh, jeez. I think that's great that we have stuff here that we can start looking at.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, oh my goodness. But don't we have a lot of nuclear stuff somewhere down in there?
That's all up at the actual site itself.
Yeah.
And they do like the nuclear engines for submarines and some other stuff like that. But you'd be surprised at all the different stuff they have. They do batteries there for like the satellites and drones and stuff that are up on.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, the new one that's going up to Mars that they're gonna send another one, I guess. They have a special battery for that they're working on and stuff. So it's pretty cool.
Oh, wow. Yeah, so we have a lot of good things happening.
Yeah. Come up with some new fuel for nuclear things. They're coming out with a new smaller nuclear facility. It won't have those two big gigantic towers, and like it's the size of a house basically.
Wow.
So
This is Wakey. See, we had a very rare earthquake here several years ago. It was quite freaky. Next day, I noticed that the DVDs on my shelves had formed a wave pattern.
that's cool.
So your prime minister has been hospitalized, you know.
Yeah,
He
Wakey,
seemed-
I heard that on the news tonight. Yeah.
He seemed to be doing well, I thought. He said he was going to keep doing his job and everything, but
Yeah.
Lord, this thing can really crash you.
Wow.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. So didn't Trudeau, didn't his wife have it?
Yeah, Trudeau's wife, but she's okay now.
Oh, good. Okay.
He didn't contract it.
No, he didn't contract it at all.
Wow.
And his kids either.
No, because it's
No.
just so contagious, I thought. Maybe.
But then again, yeah, his kids are at home. So yeah.
Wow.
So hopefully there's a chance in 2 months they just might start opening things back up, 2 or 3 months.
Well,
Yeah.
today they said that they were supposed to open in April, the end of April, but now they're closing everything down till the end of May.
Yeah, the target's going to keep moving further out, I think, as we're waiting for the spike and for it to start coming down. Because the problem is if you open too soon, then all that sheltering you've been doing is for naught.
Right.
So they got to make sure that we do this smart. We need to do it smartly,
Yeah.
not like a bunch of dummies. I know, because they wanted to open everything possible 18 months. Yeah, I don't think we'd last keeping everything closed down for that long.
No.
There'd have to be, I'd be at the river living
Right.
in my box, in my little box. Not a topic I want to rehash later, y'all. Okay, Rigger. Yeah, so I don't know. I didn't know. I'm glad Justin Trudeau's wife's better now.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Yep.
So, oh my God. Yeah, I didn't know so many people were getting it. So guys, it is 6:30 and we are going to be doing game night tonight. Let me see if I have enough energy. It's going to be different. World's going to be so different after all this.
Oh,
You know what? I think I agree with you. Oh no, it's okay.
What?
My system is not charged.
Oh.
Shoot.
Oh, geez, TCM, Jim.
Wife thought we were having an earthquake yesterday. She came running in here and told me. Then she found out I fell out of bed.
Oh, jeez, Tim.
Wow.
Oh, for goodness sake. Guys, I thought this thing was charged, but it's not.
Uh-oh.
So I can't play yet.
Well, I probably won't be able to play tonight either. I got to get that video edited for Phenomena so he knows what to do when he gets it.
Oh, good. Let's see. I don't know if this is. Oh, man.
Heck, Val, it's going to take a while.
Well, if you have it plugged in, it should work, right?
Said there was some way to do it.
I mean, didn't Corey say you can actually plug it into the computer, then remove the battery, and it will still function?
Yeah,
Hold on. I'm gonna see.
because you should be able to charge and get full power off the device.
Okay, so it's plugged in, and now I have to do what?
Well, you don't necessarily have to take the battery out, but you'll get more power if you do.
Okay, so I'm going to take the battery out. Hopefully
You're
not
going to
get
charge it anyways.
Right.
Okay. So I took the battery out. Then I just put it all back together.
What was that?
It's not happy. Yeah, not mine. Mine's like, yeah.
Yeah,
You're not
it
playing
might not have
this.
the battery in it. Well, just keep the battery in it. It should still work.
Shoot. Okay, I'm going to turn it. I'm just going to charge it. Woo. Okay, guys. Hey, I'm not on anymore. What happened?
I don't know. Your video's off.
You disappeared it.
I disappeared it. I did. Hold on.
I can still hear you.
Okay, let me try this again. Okay, now I go here, and I go here. Then I go here.
There you go. There she is.
Oh my gosh, what a... Okay, I'm just gonna charge this guy. But I'm sorry about that, guys. I didn't realize I'd done that. Okay, now I put this in. How do I... Hold on. Ugh. There we go. And now it says live charge. I can hit start, I think.
Yeah, start. It'll check the battery, and then you click again to go.
It's not doing that. I know I have it. Oh, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna pull this one out and do the short one. Because I think this long one doesn't do that. Okay, let me put the short one in. Okay, because this doesn't operate like everyone else's. And let me put this in.
Yeah, you got to use a short wire.
Yeah, okay, it's on. Then I'm gonna hit,
Sorry.
now it's doing battery check,
Yeah.
confirm, enter. And now it's charging.
Hmm.
Okay. Sorry, guys.
It's okay.
It's all good.
I can't
So you're
believe I
good to
did
go
that.
tonight.
Huh?
So you're good to go tonight.
If it charges, finishes charging, it's got to charge because it wasn't working right.
It's going to take a while.
Oh. I hate that that happens. So guys, I'm sorry. I thought I was fully charged. I must have left it on, is what happened.
Mhm.
Because I thought I heard something beeping in here, but I didn't. It must have been my controller.
Oh, maybe.
But it's going to charge it up. And I'll just give it a little bit of time.
Cool.
Sorry, guys.
It's all right.
Oops.
Well, I think I'm gonna head out anyway and go
Okay, Ed.
SEO and stuff. So
Okay, Edge, thanks for coming in.
Yeah. Thanks so much, Ed. And thank you for doing that thing for Phenomena.
Yeah.
I know Brian's so happy. And on Thursday, we're going to hear a lot about him flying. I know.
Oh yeah, I can't wait.
Ed, thank you so much.
Sure.
No problem. Thanks, guys.
See you later.
Take care.
Take care, Edge. You be safe out there.
We'll do.
And I think that's my cue too.
Okay, Paul Murray.
I gotta get editing if I want to get some sleep tonight at all. So
Paul, thanks for
Okay,
coming
Paul.
in, darling.
hey, you betcha.
Take care.
Okay, Paul.
Helen, I said hi.
Will do. Okay, everybody. Everybody in the chat, take care. We'll see you next time on Canadian Drone Hub.
Yep, tomorrow morning.
Bye-bye.
Okay, Paul.
Okay. I can't believe I did that.
That happens, Bill. I'm at 80% on my battery, so I should be all right for a bit.
So, yeah, mine's going to take, I don't know how long.
A while.
So, so guys, what I can do is this. We can
Bye,
fly
Ed.
tomorrow night if you want to. Maybe at 8 o'clock on Eastern. Why don't
Good.
we do that? Why don't we plan on flying tomorrow night? Who's on tomorrow night? Anybody who I'm going to be crashing their party? Okay.
Nope.
So I know Paul goes on at 5, right?
Yeah.
Eastern? Okay, so Paul will be on at 5. We'll plan ours, let's say 8:30, because I'm going to see if we can get Corey to come on and do the thing too. So 8:30 tomorrow night. Hey, so at Fox, we will be flying. And I am so sorry, guys. I am so sorry.
Happens, Val. It's okay.
I forgot to charge. Yeah. And so thank you for the likes. I do appreciate it. And Swift Fox, I'm so happy to see you. So we are going to get ready and we're going to go ahead and go off. I think we've tortured you all enough tonight. So I just want to say I love you all. Thank you so much for all the support and everything through some of the stuff that I've had to go through lately. And I just really appreciate it. I know that everyone's been
Sorry, Joe.
really great. Joe Mac Attack, tomorrow night we will fly 8:30 Eastern. So I hope to see you at 6:30 my time. I know, I'm so sorry. So sorry, Michael Banny, Rad Girl, Jeff. So sorry. Okay, guys, I can't believe I forgot to do this. Okay. I know, right? Okay, love you all. See you soon.